The next deck that we're going to be playing today is Crobat Prize Card. Now, this is a deck that somebody beat us with, and I wanted to try it. So I tried to... somebody posted a list in Discord, and I copied that, and I made some tweaks and some changes. Is it good? I don't know. I haven't actually tried this against people yet, but we're going to try it, and we're going to see if we can make it work. So this deck is built around one particular strategy, and that strategy is this here Crobat. That strategy is using Critical Bite. So Critical Bite says this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If it is knocked out, you get 2 extra prize cards. That combined with this Alolan Raticate, which leaves something with just 10 HP, means that if we boss's orders and play our cards right here, we can actually set up to just wipe somebody, take up to 5 prize cards in a single hit. Well, a second hit from after the first single hit. You know what I mean. But we're going to see if we can do it. We also have Alakazam to make that a little bit easier. We're playing with Hawlucha to do a little bit of damage as well on the bench. And somebody mentioned playing Pyukumuku more with just like Arida and other stuff. So we don't have Arida in here, but we're going to give Pyukumuku a try, see if we can make that card. If that card will show us how good it is, if it will earn its spot. Now, luckily about this deck is we have a built-in answer to Mimikyu, because we can hit their bench with Crobat, as long as they don't have a Manaphy, and we can use Raticate and Crobat to hit the front Mimikyu, whatever the Mimikyu is. We're not rule box Pokemon, so yeah. You got it, darling. What playlist would you like next? You want Dell? Sure. Okay. Going first is fine for us. I think I was supposed to give him a Zubat. Might have messed up there. Oops. Okay, we've got a judge. Three of our judges are prize cards. Brutal. Okay, alright. It's not the end of the world, though. Let's get another Raticate, or Rattata, to prevent issues there. Yes. Alright. Boom. First turn. This is going to be... I'm not going to be explaining my actions a whole lot this one. If that's what you're here for, I apologize. I'll do my best here. But I haven't played this deck before. I will explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. Tell me if you think I'm doing something stupid, please. Okay. Now, the good news is that if they don't knock this out, we actually do get to try and handle this. We get to use Chase Up anyways. This deck seems really bad against stuff that evolves. And their deck evolves. So... Yikes. Okay, that's bad and annoying, and we hate it. Like a 0% chance they're not going to evolve this, right? Still, I think I have to do this. Maybe they don't knock out my Raticate this turn. Okay, so Jacques, if they have a rare candy, they probably have a rare candy. I'm surprised they didn't get a Pidgeot and a Charizard, I'll be honest, y'all, but they probably have a rare candy. They don't. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's a good draw. Actually, that's a really good draw. All right, let's go ahead and do research first, because I don't need to switch, and we already have an Artisan out. Okay. Okay, there's what we needed in terms of that. The Arven's the rare candy, and we are behind again. Not dead, though, right? Because they're doing all this to take one prize card. And it's annoying, because we have a lot... Oh, right, for that. And then they'll get the rare candy with the pitch. That makes sense. Makes sense. This is the smarter thing for them to do. But they're doing a lot of this to get one prize card. And set themselves up, obviously. They are going to be more set up here. But we have a rebuttal here. Because they're going to do this... Well, I guess they have the 2 Charizards in their hands, so they're going to have 2... That's their 3rd rare candy, though. It would be. It's kind of hard to predict where this is going, so we're just going to play it out. The Manaphy is the biggest problem here. Okay. Let's start with the level ball here. Let's grab another Golbat, because Golbat's card draw. And we have a Nest Ball to get another thing out here for the bench. It doesn't really matter as far as I can tell, so we're just going to spread some damage out here. Let's Golbat here. Draw some cards. Another reversal energy is great here for us, actually. Let's get another Rattata, because they're about to take out this one. Okay, I think we're doing what we're supposed to be doing here. Oh, I should be using Alakazam to shift the damage to the Manaphy. We're going to do that moving forward here. That's just smarter, because we could, in theory, over the course of 4 turns, and it would take 4 turns, but this game might take that long, take out the Manaphy. So I messed up. Now it's going to take 5 turns, which we might not have. So for future reference, Alakazam is to handle the Manaphy, and we're going to do that. What's up, Painfully here? I like the name. I like the name. Okay, well... Rip to the Alakazam. Never mind, it's dead. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways at this point, but we do get to do this, which is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put... Let's level ball here for the Pyukumuku. We're going to pitch it and see if we can hit an energy. I don't want to use my reversal energy on this Crobat that already has energy on it. Okay. This one does let us draw. Energy? No energy. Well, maybe. Maybe. Energy? Nope. Don't need that one. Energy, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, well now we have to do it. It just kind of sucks a little bit. We do get 4 prize cards though, which is pretty great. That was pretty neat. Can we do one more? The judge, okay, the last 2 prize cards are both judges. We know that now. This is actually pretty solid, y'all. I don't hate what we're doing. Like, this is hard for them to count. Like, they don't. How are they going to counter this, right? Like, what's their play? Another Charizard. That's the best thing they can do right here. It's not actually that good. That was a lot of prize cards. Okay. Okay. I know I've said this 100 times, but man, Path to the Peak would be really nice here. Does Path to the Peak stop? It stops our Alakazam, and that's about it, though, right? Maybe that's worth playing, because what it stops from the opponents is so nice. Okay, this is actually kind of bold from the opponent. Because we needed that. Like, this Raticate doesn't do anything right now. We needed this Crobat a lot more than we needed this Raticate. This is very bold from the opponent. Okay, that Crobat's fine. Start here, see what we get. Sure, actually, we'll Iono here. Well, Iono's not very good here because we would only get 2, they would get more than us. Judge is probably better. Let's judge here. I'm not putting that in my hand because we want some dark energy in the bin. So notable, as we played this deck that we've never played before, one of the things I just learned, We don't want to pull the trigger too early on our Crobat thing because now it's going to be really hard for us to unlock our reversal energies because we have to be a card behind, which means they have to have one prize card left, which means we're probably dead. Okay, so they're going for this other... They are choosing to prioritize the Raticates, which is probably correct. Probably. I like the opponent's prioritization here. But man, if this Artisan didn't really do much for us, and if it had been a path to the peak, we would be in a lot better spot right here. We're going to put the Zubat up here because it has no retreat cost, and we can decide what we want to do when we know what cards we're going to have. Well, shoot. Taking actions here, y'all. I don't know what the plan is. We could do that, but then we would be ahead on prize cards and have impossible to get back. I don't think we can win this, and it's my fault, right? Like, I'm playing a deck I don't know how to play. Yeah, so we end our turn here. I think what we're going to want to do here is I think we're going to want to make the change after this to try with Path to the Peak. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the good change here. They've just had so much card selection. All their bosses orders and everything are because of this Pidgeot. Plus, most decks that utilize Artisan are going to use it better than us. And if they're not doing something that Path to the Peak stops, they're doing something that's already probably way more interactable for us. I think that's probably going to be the right play here. Let's try that after this. Another boss's orders, okay. Is that all three, or is that all four, or is that just three? That's all four. So, I mean, we just got picked apart this game. It happens. It happens. And this Manaphy was just a pain in the butt to deal with. All right, let's move on here. We have lost, and I want to make that change. This deck's fun, though. I actually got to say, I like how big brain this deck feels. Like, I feel really smart playing this, which is ironic because we just got our butts kicked. You know, what can you do, right? All right, let's make some changes here. Like, yeah, it sucks that we won't be able to use Alakazam, but most people are probably going to take that out pretty quick anyways. I don't like Iono in this deck. I mean, I guess it makes sense if I play this right, which is to like, we're gonna play this differently. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this differently. Squirtle card sleeves. Thank you, Sheep. I appreciate that shout out. Yes, 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 yes. Squirtle card sleeves. Where's your boy Squirtle? Squirtle, where you at? There you are. Okay. Thank you, Sheep. So what we want to do is actually let them get ahead on cards. We want to be behind on prize cards until we win. Yes. So we're going to try and be behind until we win. A real come from behind deck. Should be doable. We're going to put Zubat out front just because it has a free retreat cost. If we're playing for behind all the time, Iono's actually better than Judge. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know if I'm able to play that way. Some people probably are. What's up, Vast? How's it going, my friend? Okay. Let's do this here. What's up, Beans? How's it going, my friend? Y'all caught us trying a new deck here. This is, I have not played this before. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's just do a giveaway. We haven't done one in a bit. I like, and no one entered the last one, so yeah, there you go. Exclamation point ticket if y'all want a chance to win a pack. Trying to make some bat rat work. You know what I mean? A little bat rat. Hey, you're welcome, mates. Okay, so just a good old-fashioned Frigibax deck. Now, Iono's gonna stuff them a little bit because they just used an Iona or used an Arida to try and get cards for next turn that they can't do this turn. So Iono's gonna be rough on them. They're not gonna like that. Hopefully they don't also play a Manaphy, because I swear to God, that stupid little thing. Oh, nice! That's exciting. Okay, so let's evolve this one. Let's switch this one out for this one. We're gonna put the energy on... We're not actually gonna put the energy on anything yet, because this Greninja might kill something, and I don't want to lose my reversal energies before I even play them, but let's Iono here. Get some new hands for everybody. Okay. Yes, I want that. Put that there. Let's Nest Ball for another Zubat. Let's... Should I get the Alakazam or should I get another Zubat? Let's get the Alakazam. Children's Sisters, nice! Nice. Good chill Sunday, I hope. Pokemon Go was the funnest AF set. You know, you're not wrong. That was a good set. That's where my boy Alolan Executor came from, right? I can't be mad at that set. That's one of my favorite cards. It's just so good. Just so good. Okay, so they had another Arida, which means they're probably just gonna, yeah, they're just gonna have it here anyways. Which means depending on how much water energy is in their hand, they might just get to destroy our bench as it is. Just sad. Oh, okay. This is great for us, actually. It sucks that Raticate's about to die, but now they've got this sitting here with a bunch of damage on it. I pull in the IRL set, it's the coolest. Nice! You mean the Ditto from the new set or the one that just came out? The Transformative Start one? Okay. Okay, sure. You could have just played that one the other way, but alright, alright. Alright. 6 one way, half a dozen the other. Okay, so we are now behind. This is where we want to be. It may feel weird, but this is where we want to be. I think. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. This is tough. This deck is hard. It's good, it's just hard to use. It's like trying to operate heavy machinery. So the reason I wanted to move the 20 damage from the Greninja to the Frigibax is 1, Frigibax only takes 3 pushes of Alakazam to do that, and 2, Greninja is still 30 damage away from dying. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Beans. That's awesome. I didn't actually open any physical... Well, I did open some physical packs, but I didn't know to check for that. What's up, Mike? Yeah! Lurkers for the win! Okay, so this will get them a switch. They've gotten really lucky with their supporters, too. We don't want to blame luck when we're, you know, not being lucky. But it is notable. They've had an Arida every turn this game. And we want to be behind, but not this far behind. Well, maybe this far behind, right? We're doing stuff. Just haven't gotten very lucky with our draw. They get a switch? They did get a switch, okay. Chine-Pow is so tough to beat. Yeah, I agree, Beans. It's a great card. It's a great set. You're sitting here trying to figure out how to message. Surprise! I like the Chine-Pow deck. The Chine-Pow Baxcalibur deck is really clean. I like that about it too. It's very efficient. The one thing I don't like is that they're really designed to go together. Like, you know, Baxcalibur's not as good with other cards, and Chine-Pow's not as good without Baxcalibur. That's like my only complaint, but it's fine. I mean, you can't have everything, right? If we don't draw some gas here, we just kind of lose on the spot. Hey, look, some gas. All right, we'll take it. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We're actually gonna play, let's, it's tempting to just pitch the Pyukumuku here and, like, draw a card with it, but I actually kind of want to use this as a wall here, so we're gonna retreat and let them hit this, because this takes 2 cards, that's why. 1 energy won't do it for Pyukumuku here. Okay, let's grab a Rattata here. Okay, let's Golbat this and draw some cards. Probably should have done that before the Rattata, in case we draw a bunch of Rattatas here. We didn't. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have put the, an energy on Rattata. Palx works, Bax works decent with Palk V-Star, but Palk works way better in Shine Back. Yeah, exactly. It's like Palkia was decent, but then those two cards came out. It's like, okay, now Palkia has a family. Now that is its own deck, right? We're seeing it right now. Baxcalibur, Shine Pal, Palkia, Greninja. That's it. That's all you need. And it's a very good deck. Like, they're beating us with it, right? I think Shine Pal would be a lot more fair if you had to discard a card in order to search 2 water energies. It would still be very good, but it wouldn't just be sheer card advantage. Okay, and this is why that was a mistake. Punished. Now we're back to not having anything to do. An Arida every turn and a boss's orders when you need it. Hard to argue with that, right? They can retreat this, but they would need a way to pull the energy back. Maybe they don't have it. I don't know. This is very tough. We're straight up one of the best Nest Ball targets as well. We're getting 2 more water to... Dang, really? So we're about to get more support in Paradox Rift. That's exciting. I need to look at the spoilers. People are asking me all the time. It's like, no, still haven't looked yet. That's on me. I need to check those. Maybe I shouldn't have done the boss's orders here. The reason being that now, even if we were to get really lucky and throw Raticate out here, which we're at the point we have to do this, they could just evolve this. Gonna need something better than that deck. I mean, okay. We're gonna try, y'all. We're gonna try. I don't think we can win from this position, though. Target has some cool products. The Vita EX collection box has 2 Pokemon, both these. That's pretty good. That is a pretty good sweet deal from Target. Does that come with a code that you can use in the game, too? I think you sent some... that's fair. That's fair. If you did, I didn't look at them. And that's on me. So they can just get the Shine Pal or the Palkia V-Star now with the Arida. That's their 4th Arida. Y'all, there's only so much we could do here. How many supporters have we had? We had a Professor, Iono, and a Boss's Orders. I think we dished one of those Boss's Orders. Yeah, that's 4 of their best supporters gonna be hard to beat no matter who you are. Safe to say we're not winning at this point. Let's just go ahead and move on. Let's just go on. Oh, that's cool. And you get a code to have that in the game, too? Hard to argue with that. We're not done yet. I want to keep trying with this deck. But first, the giveaway, and the winner is... Simon! Congratulations, Simon! So let me find you here real quick. There you are, my friend. Enjoy the code. Does it feel like the format's getting stale for y'all? I know we're like 2.5 weeks out from the next or the next set and everything changing, and it kind of feels like it, right? Like we've only been playing against the same stuff like all day, and trying to do janky fun things is just not working because everything's super tuned at this point. Ready for some new cards. Is there a Discord link? There certainly is right there, my friend. I haven't bought product in a while, but that's because the Mississippi trip drained your spending funds. That's fair. It's smart to save your money when new stuff's about to come out, right? I respect that, Beans. Okay, so we're going to start with Zubat, just because Zubat has a free retreat cost. Okay, Charizard deck. You got to Battle Pass 50, so you're kind of done. Yeah, right, like, I want to stream because I want to keep playing because I enjoy streaming, but this has been a bit of a slog lately. Mild Shock, Arceus Charmander. Where's the Pidgey? Manaphy, god dang it. Ugh. Ugh. That card stops everything we're trying to do. Another VIP pass? Oh, an Ultra Ball, okay. Well, that's the Arceus V-Star, which gets them Charmander and Charizard and all that, and we lose. It's so hard to not be pessimistic here, y'all. You got it, Simon. It is so hard to stay positive in this current state of affairs. Could be worse, could be worse. Gonna hold off on the reversal energy. Part of me is tempted to play my energy out, but there's a good chance they're gonna boss his orders whatever we don't do, or whatever we put the energy on, and I don't really want to risk that. Plus, it doesn't do anything this turn, and it's enough when we do play it that we don't need to do anything else, right? Like, that's enough energy to cover our costs. The Golbat's nice, because that's some card draw. That is all it is, though, and that might not be good enough. Mild Shock. If it was all about winning, I mean, we could play these decks. I have these cards. Would y'all like to see that? Because I don't want to just play decks that no one wants to watch, because if I'm not also having fun doing it, there's no point. If I'm having fun and y'all don't want to watch it, I'm going to do it anyways, you know? Charizard. Yep, big agree, Beans. Feeling a little stale here. Is there a clickable, do you not have a clickable link there? I can get you one after this. I can send you a link, Batchet Man, in like a whisper. That should be clickable, though. Oh, does that not work? Let me get you a link. There you go, buddy. Okay. Well, I mean, we lost our reversal energy, which is sad. We drew our reversal energy, which is great. Okay, so let's use this first. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put it here. Now we play Path to Peak. It's too late for this to really do anything, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, let's see what Feather Ball gets us here. It gets us a Crobat, but it's a little early for the Crobat. We don't even have a Golbat out. I think we get another Zubat here. That might be a mistake, though, just based off of the way that the balls in the stick work. Never grow up, Wiggles. Never grow up. Never planning on it, Wiggles. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, I do want to see that trash cast form deck. And they just immediately interacted with our path, too. Which tab should you post it in? So if you are, did you just join? Let me give you the role here real quick. 1 second. Moan Trainer. Okay, so there is an unsolicited deck picks channel. Post it there. And I agree, Sliding Mike. Zapdos is a really cool card. It was one of the, it looked like one of the more powerful ones that got printed, but it just can't exist on its own, right? It's just not good enough. Okay, well, I mean, we do get to knock this out in response, which is something. I'm gonna bite it. Ah! Alright, Doug, sure. Yeah. You know, that's a good point, Simon Kopp. The, 151 ended up being kind of weak. Nothing really... The Pidgeot is kind of the only thing that shook stuff up, right? And even then, it didn't shake stuff up, it just slotted into the good decks. Did anything go into Chine Pal from the new stuff? Not that I could think of. Did any new archetypes come out of 151? Like anything that y'all see a lot of? Good draw, actually. Okay, so let's at this point go ahead and Super Rod. That's fine. Actually fine. Probably should have played the energy out of my hand. That was a mistake. Probably. Tough call. I feel like if we made all correct decisions, we have like a 50-50 shot to win this game. And y'all have been watching me for a couple of whiles now? Man, whatever. Words are hard. I don't make all correct decisions. Pride myself on my stupidity. I don't. No new key decks? Yeah. Like, the 151, because of the Pidgeot, I feel like it pushed Zard up to being able to compete with the big stuff. But the big stuff was already so good, yeah. Oh, no worries, Batchy Man. Happy to help. Okay. Okay. Wait, hang on. Thinking. First, we need to go ahead and do this and pull the energies or the damage over here. Trying to knock this thing out. Let's see here. Let's level ball for Golbat so we can draw some cards here. The Rattata's tempting, but we're very far off from being able to use that, and drawing cards might help us here. Drawing cards helped us a whole lot here, actually. So, if they... If they knock out the Hawlucha, it kind of depends if they have boss's orders, right? Like, that's ultimately what this is all going to boil down to. They haven't played any of them yet. Yeah, they definitely have at least one. That's a shame. Really need them to stop doing that. Our deck is so interactable. It's really tough to win. Not impossible, just really tough. If we draw a Golbat this turn, and then a Crobat next turn, like, we have a shot. Or, like, then yeah, we didn't, right? So, I think we lose. We don't have anything that can soak a hit here. See, we're like a turn away from being able to do it. If they hadn't had the boss's orders, we could have done this. With everything we drew, we would have been able to do it. But, yeah. Okay, them doing this is fine for us. Fine's a strong word. There's the other boss's orders. What are they after here? The Alakazam? Oh, they don't want us to do the thing with that. Okay. It doesn't matter because of how hard it is for us to get. Because Crobat's stage 2, right? That's what's so difficult here. And this deck takes so long to do its thing that they have infinite time to answer, to interact, to disrupt, whatever they want to do here. Where were you last turn? Where were you last turn? I mean, it's too late for this to do anything, but it's a thing. I should have used the Switch first. I messed up. And they have the Pidgeot, so even taking, like, yeah. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I am actually the same way, Batchet Man. I don't like power creep in card games. It's inevitable because that's capitalism at work, right? They need to sell cards, and they need cards to be better to sell cards. Ah, it's just a shame. We were so close. Because if we took out either of these Charizards, we would have won. Because if we took them out with our Crobat, because we would have gotten 4 prize cards. This Manaphy card is such a pain in the butt for us to deal with. Such a pain in the butt. And the winner is Simon. Congratulations, Simon. Coming in hot with a code for you, buddy. All right. Did I say that was the last one? We're going to do one more. Let's do one more. This deck, I want this to feel... I want to have a chance to play this deck against not meta crap. I want to try this against somebody who's doing something wild. Rigged! Yeah, right? I know, right? 100%. It works every time. Now, if we queue up against another Charizard or another Chine Pal, I'm just going to leave and we're going to go try one more to try somebody else because I want to play something different. Especially the casual ladder. This is one of the reasons we don't play competitive. Because it doesn't really matter. We see this a lot in the casual ladder. I should shut up. I should shut up a little bit. Somebody did this to us and it worked really well, which makes me think I built a bad version of this, right? You got it, Vast. Do you want to play this one or do you want to play the next one? Because this was going to be the last one with this one. You can play on. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. But would you rather play against this deck or would you rather play against my next deck? You play next? Alright. Okay. Really want to draw an energy here. What's casual? Is it another Lost Zone Manaphy deck? Is that casual? Are we feeling casual yet? Hey, I needed that. Okay, we'll take that. We needed that a lot. Okay, so now we're gonna Feather Ball here for a Zubat. Slap the Zubat, slap the Alakazam, and our turn. Now, maybe they don't have the nuts draw, right? Maybe they don't have everything they need here. Also, exclamation point ticket if y'all want a chance to win a pack, right? I started a new one, right? Did I? Oh, I didn't. Exclamation point ticket if y'all want a chance to win a pack. Okay. What's up, Energy? Okay. Couple of comfies, I'm sure. And the Colress in their hand. Can't forget the Colress in their hand. They actually should have retreated here because then they could have switch carded the next one. So they did just mess up a little bit. They can't now retreat this one. They can't put another energy down to make it that. So yeah, how's it going, buddy? Okay. We're gonna put Alakazam because Alakazam can soak a Cramorant hit. Slight misplay on the opponent though. Again, they could have also had the Cramorant out front with. Maybe they don't have a fourth one. Okay, they didn't have another way to do it. That makes sense here. Let's evolve this. Let's be a little judgmental. Okay. Okay, I don't hate this, y'all. I don't hate this. Do this first. Yes, we want another Rattata. Okay. Golbat here. Draw a couple cards. Okay, we escape rope. Okay. Do I want a Nest Ball here? Probably not, because then we can't play the Pyukumuku and the Hawlucha, and we have plenty of stuff out. So let's just try and grab a Professor's Research. Also want to check here how many... All of my reversal energies and 3 of my turbos are here. Also, Vast, just so you know, my next deck is not this bad. So when you're deciding what you want to play, don't do off meta just for me, because like the next deck it's not a meta deck, but it holds its own alright. At least it should. We'll see. There's the Colress. And again, Cramorant can't one-shot Eradicate, which is nice. The Greninja's a little terrifying because it can knock out pretty much everything we've got right now. Not exactly everything, but 3 out of 5 is pretty rough. Okay. Lots of supporters. Lots of supporters. Their Giratina build of this, more traditional. They're at 7. So if they wanted to, and they had 2 of the mirrors, or the Mirage Gates, they could definitely do that and just, like, crush us right here. Put us out of our misery, if you will. Okay, they're not. They're doing Cramorant stuff. Getting ready to do that, though. Do we play the energy? I don't think so. I think we want to discard it because we're also playing with dark patches. So let's do this first and see what we draw. Zubat's fine. Zubat's fine. We got the Switch. We got another Raticate, too. Zubat's fine. Same reason to not do that, actually, as before. Okay. We're putting another Zubat out here just because they're getting ready to use Greninja. We've already got a Judge in hand, and that should be fine. Path to the Peak doesn't do anything against them. They actually play Path to the Peak. Let's grab a Reversal Energy for next turn, so we can start to get that ready. Maybe should have grabbed a Crobat. Maybe. Do you feel this is better or worse than Raticate Clodsire? Definitely worse. Definitely worse. It's got a lot more moving pieces to it, and Clodsire is a stage 1 over Crobat being a stage 2. They're very different, though. It's hard to give an exact one, but I feel like we would be winning more if we were doing Clodsire stuff, because at least Clodsire from the bench right now could, if this Golbat was a Clodsire, we would be playing a different deck. But, you know, maybe we would be able to poison them or something, and they'd be switching out, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, they must have a water in their hand, right? Because this won't work. They gotta have a water in their hand, right? Or another Mirage Gate, maybe? Anyways. The whole point of this is that Crobat can take extra prize cards. That has yet to win us a game, though. And that's like the whole point. So if it's not winning us the game, then it's extra weight and we need to get rid of it. What's up, Alex? Another Mirage Gate? Oh, okay. Alex, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. This is actually okay for us. Hopefully they go for the Zubat and not both of the Golbats here. This means that they have another Mirage Gate, I think. I think they just shuffled a Water Energy back in their deck and they're going to Mirage Gate us here. I think. Okay, they didn't. That is awesome. That is awesome, awesome news for us. That means we can evolve this and get it out of danger here. Let's also put that there. Well, we'll take that. We'll take that for sure. Curious what they do here. It's really hard to narrate this deck because what we do depends so much on the state that we're going to get left. Okay, they ditched a Mirage Gate. That's weird. Is that all of them? There's one more in their deck. They only have 14 cards left, so maybe not too weird. This game's been going on for a while. They Pokegeared, but they've already played their supporter, so I'm not sure why they would do that. Okay, so now Greninja's going to get to do the thing. And they're probably going to just go for the Zubat and the Golbat here. I'm really glad we drew that Crobat, and we were able to get this one out of death range. Okay, so they actually went for Alakazam and Golbat. Interesting. Interesting decisions from the opponent. They are set up to do it again. And this time they can only take one of our things out. So... Ooh, that's a really, really, really good draw. Okay, so we need to do this. And we're actually gonna pull Manaphy to the front here. I guess with our Alakazam gone, it doesn't matter. Hang on, before I do this, are we through our fishing pole? We're not. Okay, so we have a way to get our Alakazam back. So we're gonna go ahead and put a bunch of damage here. Let's put the reversal energy on the Crobat now. So we can posture that that's what's going to happen next, and do this here. Okay. They have 9 cards in hand, though, right? And their deck plays a lot of switching effects, so I would imagine they're still going to do what they wanted to do there. If we get super lucky, though, we might be able to get the Alakazam back and move a damage counter to the Manaphy to kill the Manaphy, and then we're back unlocked again. This deck feels smarter than me, y'all. There's their last gate. Okay, so they're going to retreat the Manaphy and use Greninja's attack here. Now, Greninja can't knock stuff out. It can knock out, you know, Zubat, and that's it. I'm imagining they're going to do Zubat and Crobat here. Which leaves us with these Raticates that don't win a game. So, Okay. Okay. Interesting. They wanted to do this one because it's harder to retreat, I guess. And they're for Crobat, right? Yeah, Crobat. Okay. Well, that's a shame that Zubat just died. What can you do, though? I mean, 3 prize cards isn't nothing. But we're just tied on prize cards again, right? We're not ahead anymore. Okay, there's that super rod we wanted. A little late to be super helpful, but there it is. See, we go through all these hoops to do 30 damage and take 2 extra prize cards, and all they have to do is have no energy and attack for 110. I think our cards are just weaker, which is why this is not the meta deck. That's just how it goes. Sableye would win for them here if they're not through all their energies. Okay, wait a second here. I think I have to get Zubat. As much as it would be nice to get the Hawlucha and be able to take out Manaphy, I think I have to get Zubat here. Let's actually leave that out in case we draw the Dark Patch, although that doesn't really help us. Okay, Cramorant can't knock this out in response here. We've got a window to maybe do something. It depends if they have another Psychic Energy for the Sableye. If they have another Psychic Energy for the Sableye, we're turbo screwed. We just lose. But if they don't, we have a shot here. This has been a heck of a game. Heck of a game. Hey, a Zubat! How coincidental. Okay, so they're just going to go for it. Now I do want that. I don't think we're supposed to do that. I really don't. I think what we're supposed to do here is chase up. Okay, so this knocks us out. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just chase up here. And really hope they don't have a boss's orders either. We're going to grab the Alakazam, because if nothing else, we can mess with them. Oh, no, we can't because Path to Peak. That was a mistake. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Best case scenario, they just knock out the Raticate and they lose because they don't know we have this Crobat. Best case scenario. If they have a boss's orders and they knock out our Golbat, though, I believe we are in trouble again. Okay, that's not a boss's orders. This is their entire deck, though, except for the actual last card. I think we win. Unless they have a Switch and a Psychic Energy for the Sableye, I think we win. Okay, we win. Sweet! Yay, we did it, chat! We did it! We did the thing! Not that Crobat. No, we have the wrong Crobat! Oh, we got so close. Okay, so we have a backup plan here. We have a backup plan here. Okay, so we're gonna play Alakazam out. We're going to Boss's Orders a Comfy to the front. We're going to Hawlucha and take 2 prize cards here. This is our backup plan. It is kind of a rough backup plan here. Oh no, wait, never mind. I think we win. Yay, I think we still win. It's okay. I think we still win. We should still win, because this Crobat can still attack for some damage. Whew. Whew. Y'all, that was a clincher. We did it, though. We won. Oh. Whew. Yay, we did it! Alright, GG's opponent. GG's, what a last game for that deck. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, we have a couple things to do here. We're going to do the wrap-up, the giveaway, then we're going to switch decks, challenge Vast, and do all that stuff. So, let's get the wrap-up here. This deck was rough. I think this deck is a lot of fun in terms of, like, the decision-making. You feel really smart when it works, unless you're like me and you didn't even see your own line, you just kind of, like, looked into it at the end there, which, full disclosure, that's what happened. I think there's still something here, though. I don't know. Maybe one of y'all's better at this than me, or just need more reps at this, or changing the judges back to Ionos, play from behind more. We made some changes without really knowing what we were doing, and maybe that's bad. But ultimately, the deck seems solid. It's just not as good as what everybody else is doing, but it can squeak out some silly things, and people are bad at handling this because it's not super plain. So yeah, I mean, I did have fun. I had fun, I'll be honest.